Hello Aries, how are you doing? Welcome into Hedgeroot Tarot with me, Deborah. Thank you for coming into this video, for clicking onto it. If it is the first time you are here, thank you so much for coming in. It's nice to know you. I'm Deborah, I'm from South Africa. If you have been here before, hello my gorgeous and beautiful Aries out there. We are such an amazing soul family. The people that follow on this channel, I don't know, there's such a vibe about everyone, especially in the comments. Whenever I see you guys commenting, I get to know so many of you. It is amazing. But let's have a look and see. I'm using the Angels and Oracle, the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. This is a lot of energy about advice coming in from ancestors or even spirit guides, angels, with regards to whatever's going on in your world, okay? And then we're going to use the tarot to see what we do not see coming. So I'm going to take out 4 cards. It's like I'm noticing them already. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So there's a trust here that you need to have. There's something here that you trying to figure out. I'm going to show you these cards where what I'm noticing here. There's a trust that you need to have with regards to something. Okay, there is the star ancestor energy, which is follow the voice of your soul. So there is something that you want to do, that you want to achieve, that you're trying to reach for. It's something that is long-term that you're trying to bring into your world. That's why we have those pyramids over there kind of underneath on the cards. But I'm just going to say the weirdest things, because this reading, Aries, right out, I'm going to tell you, is a little bit different than the majority of the readings that I do for, especially for YouTube. Maybe a personal reading, it wouldn't be this way. By the way, if you guys want to have a video call personal reading with me, please email me. I do only 3 a week, and there is some space open for the next following week. But anyway, let's get into this. With this energy, I feel like that whatever it is you want to do here, it may not make sense to everyone else, but it makes sense to you. It's almost like you know what you want to accomplish something, or there's a dream that you have about how you want your life to be, and then at the same time other people around you may not understand this, okay? There's beautiful energy coming in here. It's interesting because with regards to, it's either a decision that you want to make or something that you want to do. You need to have this energy. I like the advice that is coming through here. This is Shiloh Master, and it says be graceful in movement and action. So it means whatever decision that you're going to be making here, whatever choices you are making, make it so that it is smooth, so that there is no conflict with other people. It's almost like avoid conflict, avoid disagreements with other people, and do it in your own way. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. I'm just saying, you really don't. Hey, if you have like a dream or a goal that you're trying to reach here, you don't have to explain yourself or the way you want to be or the world that you want to live in or how you wish to express yourself in this world to anyone, because you are not accountable to anyone but yourself. And to be accountable to yourself means you need to be 100% truthful about you and what you want out of life, you see. So I feel like sort of smooth sailing is going to lead you in the way. There is some kind of stability coming in here for you, because you do have Earth Guardian coming up here. Stay rooted and grounded. Anything that has got to do with Earth energy is literally meaning to be able to stay in an energy either where you are financially safe, where you are feeling secure in your own energy, your own skin, who you are. And it can even be this feeling of needing to be more secure, needing to have more abundance in your world. This is definitely coming in. It can even come in the form of a abundant, stable relationship, okay? And then there is this that's coming up here, autumn, release the old and rest. So this is a very unique reading. I'm gonna tell you, this is for not everyone out there, and it's okay. Whoever gets this message, I know it's meant for you. I feel like I'm going to have to say exactly what Spirit Guide is saying. I feel like you've been putting on a front about who you're supposed to be to this world, to please your parents, to please everyone else around you, doing things according to what society thinks you should be doing. You're doing things according to what you thought you wanted at one time. And at this moment, there is a truth that's calling you. There's another way that you want to be that's calling you to come in, and there is a change that you want to do, or changes that you see yourself wanting to make. I mean, this can be about the truth about your soul and your mission or your purpose here, and what is actually calling you. It can be about if you're wondering why I'm doing this, my white cat was here, so her little fluff is everywhere. So it can also be about changing some kind of direction in your life that you feel like you don't want to be there. It's like you're trying to transition, and I feel like you want to do this willingly. It's like you're trying to transition from your old self into a new self. But a lot of the people around you, or you might be afraid that people around you may not agree with the choices you're making, may not agree with the change that you're making. It's like, what will people think? What will people say if I leave my career and start something new or start a business? What will people say if I relocate to another country? What will people say if I just become more authentically who I am? And I just be like, this is me. How will people react to that? But definitely, I feel like something is calling you. Something is pulling you or calling you to be who you truly are supposed to be with this earth energy. I feel like it's going to make you, even the stability of feeling like you're in the world that you're meant to be in. It's going to change how you feel. So let's have a look and get some tarot cards out here. There you are. Well, it's a very unique reading, I will tell you. This is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands talks about that feeling that I was explaining. It's like you're trying to defend yourself against everyone's opinions. It's like you have this little wand there, and like everyone's coming in there. What will they say? What will they do? How will they react? What do they think? Everybody's got an opinion on how you should be living your life, And I feel like you have to follow your soul. You have to follow what is calling you, and do so gracefully. You know what I mean? Let's have a look. Yeah, you've been waiting for something. You've got the Hangman card coming up. Yeah, you've been waiting. And it's interesting. Sometimes I feel like the Hangman card is a card of trying to figure things out. Like, what do I do now? How do I move ahead? What do I do? And I'm seeing the earth energy in the Hangman card as well, because there's a tree. There's a tree that he's actually hanging from. And it's interesting that the earth energy is here. I feel like you kind of holding either a part of yourself back, or you are even in some kind of way trying to figure out who you're still going to become. And you may not have all the answers, but you just know who you have been. Not necessarily you as a person, but the role that you've taken on is not where you want to remain any longer. It's like you want to remake yourself into something new. And honestly, whenever I do see something like this, which is a very unique reading, I have to tell you, this is usually, you just have to start taking the first steps in that direction, and the rest of the unfolding about who you are, where you're going, how's it going to be, is going to flow. It's going to be like this energy of be graceful in movement and action. It's almost like things will flow. These people are very like the Shiloh masters. You see them moving and doing all these things, and it's like they know how to move their body. They know how to be graceful and flow almost like water. And I feel like that's how it will be with you. As long as you start moving in the direction of where your soul wants you to go, it's like life will allow you to flow, and you will move along the river and see how you get to where you're going. It's an interesting, very interesting reading. You must not have fear. I feel like there's a part of yourself you're hiding. There's a truth, or there's a dream that you have, or a goal that you want to reach, and you might feel like people think that you are, look at your abundance. People feel like putting it right there under that earth energy. Another abundance. There we go. There's all the earth coming up now. You want to feel secure in who you are as a human being. Justice card. You can go for this. Honestly, from what I'm seeing in this reading here, whatever this is for you, do this. You're here to be yourself. Fall into the true alignment of who you're meant to be. If you're single, I'm going to talk about this now. If you're single, you are going to meet a person. High Priestess, very beautiful reading. This is such an interesting reading. Hey, I haven't done one like this on YouTube in a very, very long time. This kind of integrity, the depth of what is happening here in your world, in your life, to you. I feel like in some kind of way, Aries, like you're going through like a spiritual awakening of some sort. You're going through like some kind of consciousness shift in your world, and the spiritual awakening energy does come up here with the High Priestess. Okay, I feel like you're going through this, like you're really looking at your world, and there's parts of yourself here that you may not want to reveal to people, and you might be even thinking to yourself, you're holding back something, or you're holding back your truth with the Hangman card. And it's almost like with these two cards here, you kind of like not speaking your truth, or you're not really open, or you feel like you may be judged in some kind of way, or you feel like, your dreams might be shot down. Don't allow people to do that to you, because the thing is, you can come up here and say the craziest thing. You can come up and say, I think I would like to become let's use me for example, a full-time YouTuber and do YouTube. And then you tell people around you, the people you love, or I want to be this person, whatever. And people look at you and go, psh, that can't happen. That doesn't happen. That's not true. You're just dreaming. All these people want to do that. Or everybody wants that. And it's just not real. But you feel it in your soul. Don't allow anyone to tell you no. Because let me tell you, when something is pulling you, when something says do that, it's not for fun. It's for a reason. That is the calling that is calling you in the direction you need to go in. And it's because you're supposed to be the one that does do it. You understand? So you've got literally justice on your side here. With the justice card coming up, we've got Libra coming in here. We also got Gemini. And I feel like this energy is a little bit almost the same. I even feel like this is the same. The justice card, this is a spiritual journey for you. And this is you finding yourself. This is you letting go of the things in your world that you don't want to have anymore. Can be people, how you live your everyday life, the decisions you've made. You want to make new ones. It's okay. Do that. You can change 1,000 times. You can change every year if you want to. It's okay. This is your life. You can do whatever you want, to live it and express it to the way you want it to be. You don't have to be making everyone else happy. You just have to be making yourself happy. Unless, of course, you have children. Then that's a different ballgame. Then you've got responsibility. But if you own up to who you are, if you start to go in the direction of your calling, okay, you will, if you're single, find someone. It usually works like that. Sometimes when we are looking for love, for instance, the journey to find love is the journey to find yourself. You're not supposed to go out there and go look for another person. You're supposed to go out there and look for you. And that involves expression in the outside world, finding out what's inside here, finding out what it is that makes you happy. And that is all this earth energy. The earth energy would be almost like the world card. It would be this energy of the reality that we are expressing ourselves in. And when you express yourself to the truth, to your ability of who you are meant to be, that is usually when you find love. But if you're like wondering, it's not about love that you're thinking about, this Lovers card is talking about an alignment that needs to take place in your world, that possibly right now, with the Two of Swords being here, that you may not be fully in this alignment. If you go for what is calling you and you allow this, instead of holding back, you start taking the steps towards who you really are, towards how you want to express yourself in this world. The choices, decisions you make are changing. If you do this, you fall into the alignment of where you are meant to be, inside of yourself and on the outside. Because let me tell you something, wow, you've got unbelievable abundance just waiting for you. I mean, that's stability there. That is this earth, the guardian energy. It's like you will feel so stable and you feel so strong in your life, even if it's not money, even if it's a relationship that you're looking for that's got the stability. This would be long-term relationship that gets into a place of like you living with this person, you're married, you have a home, cars, children, furniture, all those things. That's a 10 of Pentacles, and you're stable and secure. But it can also mean other things, like you run that business, it's long term, it builds to a strong standing place, and you're in this place. It's many things. It can mean many things, whatever it is to you that's calling you. It can be being truthfully who you are. I mean, when I first, I'm hedge witch, right? So when I first was practicing, because there's a lot of stigma attached to what witches are, which is a whole bunch of propaganda out there about it, but it's time truth gets revealed about who we are and what we are. And it's like literally it took me time to reveal who I really am. Even when I did reveal who I really am or what I really am, even when I opened this channel, when I first opened the channel, I called it Energy of Everything. I didn't necessarily call it Hedge Witch Tarot, even though sort of out in social media I was like, yeah, I'm a witch, but I never put it out there like that. And then I reached this point last year where I had this like, it's time. it's time. You're doing it now. You know, you're going to redo the channel. And I literally renamed the channel to my truth and who I really am. And I just found a crystal. So that's what happens when you're in witches' houses. Randomly, you're sitting on the sofa and you find a crystal stuck on the side of the sofa, you know. So there's abundance. By the way, this is citron, okay? And it's usually attached to abundance. I am just saying, or for me, it would be attached to helping me read tarot cards, because citron helps you to connect to spiritual energy as well. But let's go a little bit deeper in for you. Let's put this with the Earth Guardian. I'm just saying. But this is a very positive thing for you. Let go of what is no longer serving you. Let go of who you don't see yourself as being any longer. And then allow yourself to move into a place where you can start to become the person that you really know yourself to be. And you can remake yourself like this at any time. There's no age limit. There's no time frame. Oh, I'm too old to change now. Never, never. Go for it. Do it. There's the new cycle. It's calling you. If you change yourself here, the way you want to do it, how you feel like you want to do this, let go of all the things that you feel like are not working for you. You go and you do this. I will tell you, it will bring a celebration into your life here. Be authentically who you're meant to be. Unbelievable. 6 of Wands coming in here. Wow. Follow your heart. I'm just saying. And here's the heart. The King of Cups. Follow this. Follow your heart. Be authentically who you want yourself to be. Doesn't matter. You got abundance coming in again. If you align yourself to your truth, you're going to have a flow of abundance. You're going to have, there's the Death. Unbelievable. Scorpio coming in here. There's a change coming. There's a change coming. And you're going to become a new person. I'm just saying. It's going to bring you so much happiness here. Oh my goodness. Celebration, joy, happiness, celebration. Finding your tribe, finding your people, you know, because you're expressing who you really are, the truth about who you are, what you want out of life, the path that you want to walk. The 4 of Wands coming in again. That's the new cycle that wants to come in here after a death energy, after autumn, you know what I mean? After you get this calling to do it, to go for it. And yes, we can change our lives. I 100% seen it, experienced it over and over again through personal readings with my clients, through my own life, through experiences I've seen with people around me. I've seen people's lives change. Sometimes it can be the same for a very, very long time. And then all of a sudden, in a space of a very short period of time, it's just like change. And you're in alignment with who you're meant to be. This, I feel, if you take these steps and you start to head towards what it is that's calling you. You know, you got the star ancestor, you got the high priestess, there's a calling inside of you. And what is calling you, if you start going towards it, use the natural ability of life. Once you start taking the steps in that direction, things start to just fall into place and you will naturally just keep moving. When you do this, you will shine your light. You will reveal who you are. You will show yourself to the world that's there inside of you already, but you've been sort of like not expressing it fully or not being authentically who you're meant to be. And I see you being so happy here. And with the Knight of Materials, I feel like this is going to unfold in a period maybe about 1 year. But this changes everything for you because it brings possibly a relationship into your life if that's what you're looking for. But it also brings in such a huge amount of stability, financial flow, financial abundance, and honestly, to become who you really want to be. And you might say, I don't know who I really am. I don't really know what I want to be. I just feel like I don't want to be what I am now. It's the first step of doing this would be to look at what interests you. What are you interested in? Are you interested in art? Are you interested in music? Are you interested in education? What is it that you're interested in? And then you love animals. What is it? And just start doing more of that. And start doing less of the things that you don't like, and sort of let these go. And even if it's people that you're attaching to that are causing a bit of drama in your world, then you let go of the old and you pull a bit away, but gently, not like boom, I cut you out of my life. No, like, you know, start pulling that energy away. Remember I said it's going to take place over a year, and then start to put in the things that you like. And the things that you like and the things that you're interested in, these are the calling cards. These are the things that are pulling you to get you to where you need to be. Because I do feel like there is a major change coming in your life. And I feel like you want it. You feel like you're maybe not satisfied with where you are. You will get more and more uncomfortable until you move, until you make a change, because life will start making you a little bit uncomfortable to make you make the changes, so that you go, no, I don't want to stick here in this job anymore. I think it's time I start looking for a new one, because what's going on is just not happiness, it's not okay, that kind of feeling. So I do think you are moving into a major change that's involving like stability and abundance in your life here. But more than anything, there's a happiness that comes from this. There's you revealing a part of yourself maybe that you've been keeping hidden for a long time, this truth about who you are and not who people said you should be, that comes out here, that's going to bring in a lot of happiness into your world. There we go, my beautiful Aries. Thank you so much for coming into this reading. It is one of the most unusual readings I've done on YouTube in maybe a year. I'm just saying. And if this is you, please let me know. Let me know, what is this to you? What is calling you? What is it that is this thing that is calling that heart to go in a certain direction? Tell me, because I think even in commenting and speaking about it in the comments below, it's going to be like the first steps heading in that direction already. There we go. Thank you so much, beautiful Aries. I'm sending my love. Bye.